Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about 7 terrible shopping habits I had that I thought was saving me money but ended up costing me a lot of money. Let me get right into it. And I know this is going to be a fun video, mostly not because of what I'm saying, but because of the awesome comment section, because I'm so excited to see your responses and what some of your terrible shopping habits are that maybe you used to have as well. Okay, the first one is I was an extreme couponer. Yes, I did save some money, but I overstockpiled things and I had too many. How many people need 100 cake mixes if you're not donating them? Does anyone need that many? Probably not, unless you've got a massive size extended family. But I was always at a grocery store. And when you're always at a store, it's a possibility that you're always spending money on things you don't have the coupons for. So being an extreme couponer, yes, I saved a lot of money, but I bought more than what our family could ever possibly use, and I had to put stockpiles all over the house, and it got me tempted to buy other things that we didn't need that I didn't have a coupon for. Number 2, I always was afraid of missing out on a good deal. So I was basically always shopping, not just for food items, but it felt like I was always doing some kind of shopping. I was always at the store. And because we'd go to a grocery store where we were using our coupons, and back then they didn't have the apps and things, you'd be printing these things off, or some things you got in the newspaper, but we'd go by another store and, oh, we see a sales sign in the window, we got to stop in there. And so I would do something like that. And so basically I was always at a store and I was always shopping. Not good, because I've said this many times, at least for me, the more often you go shopping and the more stores you go into, the more potential that you have. And number 3, I shopped at a lot of places like the 99 cents only store and the Dollar Tree. Nothing wrong with those stores, but I had the thought to myself, well, it's only $1. And so I would use that as an excuse to buy a lot of stuff. And I thought, oh, I'm saving so much money because I'm only spending $1. Well, when you're buying 50 things that only cost $1, there you spend $50. And so in essence, I was spending a lot, not saving a lot. And just because something only costs $1 doesn't mean you're getting great value. So, and number 4, I would do a lot of clearance shopping, thrift store shopping, and garage sale shopping. Yes, I got some great deals, but it was always the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of getting the best deal. And that can be great. But the thing is you can end up buying a lot of stuff that 6 months down the road you end up donating because they're creating urgency to get this good sale. And sometimes, and I know this might sound terrible, sometimes it might be a better deal just to wait until you need something and buy it not on sale, rather than being out all the time buying all these items that you may not even use, many of them that are on sale, on clearance, thrift stores, and you have this overabundance of stuff that you don't even use half of it. So basically, I was always, doing some kind of clearance sale and buying things on clearance, thinking it was a great deal. My best story is when I bought a bunch of whiteout. This is when I used to use whiteout. And I bought a whole bunch of it. And I thought, oh gosh, I'm getting it for a penny a piece or whatever it was. Well, guess what? Most of it, except for 2 tubes of it, ended up drying out because I couldn't possibly use it all. So another thing, which brings me to number 5, I was really buying things that I didn't absolutely need just because it was on sale or clearance, which means you're not getting good value. And with that, a lot of times I was buying poorly made things or cheap things because they were inexpensive. And what happens with cheap plasticky things? You have to keep replacing it. So in essence, in the long run, it costs you more. Number 6, I spent way more on gifts than I needed to. Not that it's not wonderful to bless people, but I went way overboard, and it was almost, I just never felt like I could give enough. And I no longer do that. And number 7, I couldn't resist a catalog. I love Women Within. I really like their shorts. I like their pants. I just am showing this. But anytime I would get a catalog or online, I would do online shopping. So here I'm thinking that I'm being frugal by buying all these things on sale and on clearance, and by shopping all the time because I never wanted to miss out on a deal. But what I found for me, the more I stay away from looking at catalogs and recycling, and the more I stay away from the stores and go less often. For example, right now, the Dollar Tree, I generally go once a month. I used to go every week. And I used to go to 99 cents only every week. Gosh, I don't even go there very often, but like once every 4 months. So, and maybe even less than that. The less you shop for me, the less I buy, and then I make use of what I already have at home. And I'm actually saving more money doing that than these other old habits. I'd like to hear from you. Do you shop differently now than you did, say, 10, 20 years ago? And how have your shopping habits changed? Have they become more frugal? Let's hear from some tips and tricks from you in the comments below. That's all for now. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.